F-Zero. It would be awesome to see an F-Zero game on the Wii U or 3DS, like a new one. That would be awesome. I may pick a different race. Let's do Calamari Desert. I like this one. Did I ever make an F-Zero acapella? Yes. Ba 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 ba. I did that one. That's the only F-Zero acapella I've done. I want to do at least another one. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Let's go. Game Boy Advance, Bowser's Castle. That guy fell in the lava. Poor guy. Rock and roll, yeah. Rock and roll music. And red shell intercepted. Wow. Not even by the intended target. How horrible. Horrible. I am really mad. But not mad enough to get first. Anger really doesn't help you. MK7 is a good game. I agree with you, Kivant. I agree with you. It's a good one. That was a terrible ramp. Crap! Can I hit you, Luigi? Luigi? What about you, Coops? Nope, he evaded all of them. If I consider playing Yoshi? Yeah, I had Yoshi selected whenever I loaded this up because I played him last time so much. Like the past few streams that I streamed this. But I decided to play someone different besides Yoshi. I decided to play Mario. Mario. Beastie Boys reference. Oh, coins on the track. This is the final lap. Oh my gosh, I gotta go. In a second. I can't believe that happened. I think Luigi stopped, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Unfortunately. With shampoo and conditioner I use. Conditioner that conditions and shampoo that washes. Heck yeah. Nothing fancy, man. Nothing fancy. Final Fantasy II intro acapella. I've never played Final Fantasy II. I have not. And look, the 3-star bro won. What do you know? I've been beaten by so many 3-star bros today. Second place out of 4 ain't bad. Ain't bad. Phantasy Star Online. Acapella? I don't know. I haven't done any like online games, have I? Someone's been asking about Brittle Floss. We've talked about making a video before. Maybe we will in the future. Maybe so. Good old Brittle Floss. Lyrics with video games. Bloody Tears acapella? Yes, that was one of the earlier ones I made, actually. I think that was one of the first ones I made that I was, like, really proud of, the way it turned out. This ain't Mario Kart 8, you're right about that. This is Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS handheld console. Get out your 3DS, guys. Race me. Race me. Put in this code. Join the smooth karting group 37009760 379310 and race me and all of us. We have 8 groups playing at the moment. You know what I've noticed with the smooth karting group? We used to have over like 1,200 people and it kicked like 500 of them, and all the points that I had before that are kicked as well. Something happened to the smooth karting group and I don't know what it is. Does anyone know why it would reset a bunch of my points and reset a bunch of the players that are in the group? Is that the way these groups work? Inactivity gets you kicked? A virtual hug? Yeah, a virtual hug to you, man. I mean, girl. I mean, man. Whatever you are, dude. Virtual hug. To everyone. give you a 3DS and you'll join in. You gotta get your own, man. Get your own 3DS. Put pants on it like I have. Gotta put these squishy pants. This is actually awesome. Makes it so much nicer to hold. But you gotta keep its pants on. Because it's vulgar. Let's play. Let us play. A rollback problem? I don't know. It definitely does seem like it rolled back some points for me and a lot of the players. Bad servers, maybe? I don't know. Am I excited for Metal Gear Solid 5? I'm not the biggest fan of the Metal Gear Solid franchise because I haven't really played much of it. I played some of it, but as I've stated before, I'm not the biggest fan of games that focus on like real-life scenarios. And not to say Metal Gear Solid is a real-life scenario, but it's like you're a person and you're doing things. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. I'm a huge fantasy game fan. I love fantasy games. I love like ridiculous games. Like I think Mario Kart's pretty ridiculous. I would much rather play Mario Kart than a normal racing simulator. I do know that Metal Gear has really good game mechanics, and I played Metal Gear Solid 4, and I even played the original Metal Gear on the NES, but like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I haven't played it much. Because like, I did not finish Metal Gear Solid 4. That game had such an amazing like rating on every place that I read. People told me about it, and they were like, do this, play it. And I played like 10 hours of it, and it was like playing a movie kind of. And that's when I kind of realized I don't like to play games that feel like movies, especially if they're like real life-ish. Like you're just a dude trying to like stealth around, you know? Like if Solid Snake could like shoot like lasers and he like flew a dragon everywhere, I think it'd be more interesting to me. But that may be because I'm ignorant toward the series. I don't know. Don't hate me. Thank you, Oral. You're very nice. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid is definitely a sneaky game. And I'm just not... If I want to play a sneaky game, I'll log on like Oblivion or Elder Scrolls, a game where I can like, you know, sneak and like throw fireballs at people, or like shoot a bow into the back of their neck and loll at it, or punch them in the butt, summon a dragon, you know, like go into some ancient cave. I guess what I'm kind of saying, like, I don't really like games that are in like more modern-ish settings. That just doesn't appeal to me a whole lot. Like all these new games that are coming out, like Watch Dogs, that just doesn't appeal to me at all. I don't want to play in, like, I mean, even if it's like slightly futuristic, I don't know. I want freaking, if I want to play a sci-fi game, I want it to be like real sci-fi. Like, dude, lightsabers, ultra like holographic teleportation, whatever, man, just epic stuff. That's what I want out of games if I'm going to be playing sci-fi. Freaking spaceships. Like, Mass Effect had that kind of stuff. That was awesome. That's why I like Mass Effect. Fallout 3 had hilarious futuristic stuff, but it was an open-world sandbox exploration game. That was totally up my alley. I loved it. But yeah, I think it kind of comes down to modern settings. I don't like games that stick to like a more modern-ish setting. It's just not very exciting to me. It doesn't get me pumped. Shortcut. Very minor one. Still got pumped. Bum, bum. StarCraft? Yeah, see StarCraft again. I mean, it's not like a first-person shooter, which, honestly, I don't play many first-person shooters. They don't pump me up. Unless they're completely ridiculous, or futuristic, or super ancient. You know, interesting settings. That's what games are about for me. Like, interesting settings. Like, Zelda had that for me, man. Like, as a kid, you're playing, like, a hero in, like, some, like, ancient time setting where you have swords and magic, and it's all, like, epic, and it's like, dude, this is awesome. As a kid, I got pumped. You know, kids nowadays who, like, you know, say their favorite game is Call of Duty, it's like, what do you like about it? Why is that your favorite? You're like an army member who's shooting guns. I don't know, for me, that doesn't do it for me. Does not do it for me. Because if I really wanted to, I could go do that in real life. Totally. You know, with repercussions, of course. But I cannot go shoot fireballs and enchant my sword in real life and, you know, fly a spaceship into some other planet and fight aliens. Totally can't do that in real life. I want to do that in my video games. To me, that's what video games are for. Ultra fantasies. Whether futuristic, super ancient, or somewhere in between. Not at all. You know what I mean? The last, like, modern setting game I really tried to play was Battlefield 3. Tried to play through the storyline, and it just was like, it was like playing through some really, like, bland action movie or something. It just didn't have anything that was just, like, hooking me. Super modern setting, you shoot guns at people, people shoot guns at you, and there's some guy who has something that he wants to do that's really bad, but it's all just predictable. Ugh. I don't know. Maybe I didn't get to the interesting part. Maybe he was building some gigantic teleportation machine that shot lasers at the entire Earth and, you know, transported everyone to a new planet, and an alien species spawned out of the human DNA, took over planet Earth, and, you know, we had to adapt. See, that's if I could make a game. That's the kind of stuff I would do. Stuff that gets your imagination really, really rolling. Now, I do understand a lot of people play the games just mostly for mechanics, and to them it doesn't matter what the setting is. They just play the game for the gameplay. And I understand that. I'm not one of those guys. Of course, I want good game mechanics, like anyone. But I really love interesting settings, interesting stories. I know by saying all this stuff I'm polarizing chat, but I'm just being honest. It's the way I've always felt, always. When I rented games off the shelf, when I was like, you know, 8 years old, at Blockbuster or whatever, I went for the awesome looking covers with like dragons and lasers and spaceships and stuff that just really got me pumped. I just got blue shelled, but I'm still in first. Will it last? Yes! Still got first! Oh, awesome. That's most FPS games in a nutshell. Yeah. Xenoblade? Yeah, dude. Xenoblade is freaking awesome. See, that's a setting I can get down with, dude. Completely alternate futuristic setting with, like, fantasy elements. Oh, I love it. Love it! A lot of JRPGs have that. Well, I play Phantasy Star 2 online on stream? I don't know, man. I'm not sure how good that would be. I actually did play Phantasy Star 2 online, Japanese version with an American hack for a second, and it didn't hook me. It felt very grindy, nothing new, did not feel like it had anything new to offer. If I'm going to be playing an MMO, it's got to have a lot of new stuff to offer me because I've played MMOs for so many freaking years. It's got to be beyond good. Yeah, the last first-person shooter game that I was just really into, that I really, really liked, was Half-Life 2. I'm down with that setting. That is, though it's a modern setting, it's about as interesting as a modern setting can possibly get. Because Half-Life, right, you know, is like some secret, you're instantly in some secret base, Black Mesa. They open up a portal to another freaking dimension. And then you deal with that for the rest of the game. Half-Life 2 just extends on that. And it's just, oh, I love it. I love it. That dimension, you know, comes and... see, that's up my alley. Love it. I did not play Borderlands or Borderlands 2. Have not played either of those. And I got bombed. Well, at least I got a bullet bill out of that. Shortest bullet bill. Yeah, the first BioShock was pretty good. I didn't play BioShock 2 or really Infinite. Come on, mushrooms. There we go. Single mushroom. I'll take it. Here we go. Mushroom and boom. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. First place. Oh, that was a clutch finish, man, right there. Single mushroom used perfectly. Allie Rose Petal resubscribed. Welcome back, Allie. Everyone high five Allie. Welcome back. And thank you very much. It's an all-American race. I'm picking Calamari Desert again. Why not? Why not? GBA Bowser Castle with the metal music. I have not played Bravely Default. I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. Heard it's very good. Ooh, that guy got hit. A star, bro. Don't hit the wall. There we go. Oh, I did hit the wall, but just kind of grazed it. Dude, I haven't played a single Dragon Age game. I've heard really good things about one. I should play it. But probably not on stream because you guys will probably be like, you should do this. Oh, you did the wrong thing. You went the wrong place. Blah. That kind of stuff makes me want to play it off stream. I'm just so busy lately. It's like streaming is when I play games. Totally. He got hit in the mid-air. In the mid-air? In mid-air? Yeah, in mid-air. I got a banana. Oh, got the big boost. On the hard turn to get the big boost. Yeah, I've heard great things about Dragon Age 1, and I've heard great things about Dragon Age 3 that is not out yet. From friends of the developers. Dude, first overall. Oh, I got another gold cup. You're gonna buy my new album now? Number 6? Well, thank you. I hope you like it. I think it's a pretty good one. It's a gold cup. Have I played Final Fantasy Mystic Quest? Yes, I have. Rammstein? Rammstein. I'm missing out not playing Bravely Default? Yeah. Should I stream Bravely Default? Should I get Bravely Default and stream it? Would that be enjoyable for you guys? Because I do want to play it, but because I've never played it before, I kind of want to play it off stream. But if you guys would like to see me play it for the first time, then I'm all ears. Drum lesson. Bravely Default is not a great stream game. I don't think most JRPGs lend themselves to action-packed streaming, but I know a lot of the regulars, that people that just hang out here, you know, day to day, would probably enjoy it. It'd be a very chill stream, probably, maybe. We still have 8 groups playing. Stream the first half, but do chapters 5 through 8 off camera because it's mostly doing the same thing. It's literally doing the same thing over and over again. Chill stream activated. I think Mario Kart's a chill stream too. A little bit more action-y though, because the races are nuts. They are. I think if I do get Bravely Default, I'll stream it because it would just be fun. Because I would be just sitting there by myself playing it. Or I could stream it. So yeah. I think that would be a plan. It's so weird how they kicked a bunch of players and kicked a bunch of my points off of my group. I really do wonder if it's just a malfunction in their server. Because Raven and Luna look like they have the exact same amount of points that they had. Or at least close to it. Bravely Default is repetitive. I mean, a lot of JRPGs have repetitive grinding in there, so. Xenoblade Chronicles and make it not boring? I mean, Xenoblade is, like, has a lot of repetitive grinding and stuff in there. That's why a lot of these, you know, I follow some YouTubers who intentionally don't play JRPGs on their channel because they just get less views because they're not as exciting. They're big stories, less action. I think it's the same with MMOs. Unless you're doing something like PvP, just not near as much action. Not near as interesting to the general public to watch happen. Kind of in the same boat of as those JRPGs. A white PS4? You like different colors? I don't have a PS4 yet. I'll probably end up getting one. Have I played Rayman games? Yeah, I have. Harvest Moon? No, I've never played a Harvest Moon game. I've seen a lot of gameplay, but I've never played and listened to a lot of the music. It's got good music. Yeah, I think Dark Souls is in a different boat because of, though it is a JRPG, it's not a traditional JRPG at all. Much more of an action JRPG. And there's not much story there, or it's hidden. It's mostly just like gameplay. Dark Souls is a gameplay RPG made in Japan. Hello. Good luck. Harvest Moon is perfect for just chilling out. Yeah. Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon. Indeed. I have not seen the movie Dead Silence, no. I have not. Am I a PC gamer at all? I guess you've missed my last 2 weeks of streams, where I've mostly been streaming a PC game. Faux show, man. It's no big deal. I don't announce most of my streams. If you follow me on Twitch, you get notified every time I stream. So those guys know I've been playing Oblivion a lot. What do we have? Is that a Swedish flag, British flag, a German, 2 German flags, and 4 American flags? 4 Europeans and 4 Americans. At least I think that's a Swedish flag. Let's play Luigi. I don't think I've ever played him. Calamari Desert. DK Jungle. I'm glad you like the last Oblivion streams. I still want to do the Dark Brotherhood questline. I'll be streaming that next time I play Oblivion. Punching through the Dark Brotherhood questline. Fist Assassin. Silly Assassin. Yes, Machine River, I am excited for the new Smash Brothers. I'm excited to get smashed by other players while learning how to play it better. Oh yeah. Crap, missed the coins. Woo! Shortcut success. There's a bomb. Failed throw. Nice try though. It's Ouija time. Someone in here named Final Fantasy characters, and thank you for the compliment. Five coins, second lap, first place, doing well, second shortcut nailed. Seven coins. I have French fans? Well, hello to France. It's nighttime in France. And that's a blue shell. At least I get to pick an item still. Here comes Toad. Here comes the Toad. I hear him screaming. Toad's screaming. And I get hit. So does he, though. Okay, well, that's alright. The boost. Get the shortcut. Woo! Okay. Got it. And second placer got a bomb. That is a guaranteed first place finish. This is a full 8-person game. Aced it with the Ouija. Death stared everyone. Ba-ba-bum-ba-bum. Toad's voice is annoying. It can be a little shrill. It can be. You're glad I'm taking a break from Oblivion? It's a good game? Yeah, it's a good game. It can get a little monotonous just because it's, you know, open world exploration. I mean, Mario Kart can get anonymous. Any game can get mononymous. Mononymous? Anonymous? Monogamous? Anonymous? Have I ever played The Witcher? No, I have not. Never played The Witcher or Dragon Age. How long have I played the drums? I started playing drums when I was 11. So, a while. 10 points. 10 points. When did I start streaming? 2 hours, 30 minutes, and 23 seconds ago, to be exact. Dora the Explorer? I don't know it. Sorry. Calamari Desert. Someone else picked Calamari Desert. Favorite drummer? Noah Lennox. Maybe. Should you get a Monster Energy? Here's my take on energy drinks. The caffeine they put in energy drinks comes from coffee, right? It's isolated caffeine. They put that caffeine in water with some flavorings and charge you more than coffee. You can make coffee for much less than you can buy a Monster Energy drink or a Red Bull. It's all marketing, man. And coffee is so much better for you than energy drinks. And can get you just as pumped. If you think you need B vitamins, the B vitamins you buy as supplements are dirt cheap. Take a B vitamin with your coffee and you get so many more B vitamins than energy drinks. That's my take on it. But don't take my word for it. Dun dun dun. Toad gets hit and bombed. Woo! And I get bombed. This is terrible. Terrible Town. Welcome to Terrible Town, where you get Mario Kart 24/7. Thank you, Mr. DJ Path. Very kind of you. Another thing about energy drinks is they usually have they have unnatural amounts of caffeine in it because they put as much as they want. Coffee has a natural amount of caffeine in it. The natural amount that's in the coffee seeds. So, there you go. And I think coffee tastes pretty good if you put some like honey in it. Oh my gosh. It's good. Honey and some cream. Dude. That's how you get pumped right there. But I don't drink coffee. I don't drink any caffeine really, unless I just like have something to do that day and I didn't get much sleep, which doesn't happen very often. Because caffeine will mess up your sleep schedule. You can become dependent on it, even if it is just coffee that you're drinking. Yeah. My parents are and have been pretty much addicted to coffee my entire life. And I saw that growing up, and I saw them like if they ran out of coffee, they would freak out and they would get headaches and stuff. And as a kid, I was just like, I don't want that to happen to me. And so far, so good. So that was enough to deter me from drinking coffee. I was like, why, like, because you're waking up in the morning and you never drank coffee before, and you feel good. I didn't see why my parents drank coffee. Now I realize that coffee is a tool. Caffeine is a tool that you can use. But just like any tool, if you use it all the time, you become dependent on it. And I don't want to become dependent on some external thing. Because then you feel like you don't have near as much control of your life. And that is the definition of dependency. You cannot do without it. For whatever situation. A red shell. Crap. Oh, wow, that was... Did I just hit myself? I don't know what just happened there. I remember a story where my uncle went in to have surgery or something, like a minor surgery. And, like, the morning after, he got some horrendous headache. And the doctors were worried. But then they realized it was just because he never does not drink coffee. And his extreme amount of pain was because he didn't have coffee that morning. I was just like, oh my gosh, man, that can happen, you know. And again, as like a 12-year-old kid, when I heard that, I was like, dude, I never want to drink coffee in my life. And then, of course, I did drink coffee later on in life, just kind of randomly. And I definitely felt the fact that, man, you get pumped on it right when you drink it. But then the day after, or that evening, you don't feel pumped. You feel the opposite of pumped. It is not so fun. So for me, if I drink, like, you know, a cup of coffee a week, that's a lot for me. The most I ever went, I think I went 3 days in a row drinking a cup of coffee a day. And that third day, right after I drank that that cup of coffee, I did not feel good. So, like, my body was like, don't do that. Stop it. So I stopped. I was just curious, like, what would happen if I drank coffee every day. But I did not feel good. So, listen to your body. It will tell you things. Tea is better. Tea has more caffeine in the leaves than the beans of coffee, but most people don't soak their tea for near as much as they soak their coffee. Beans, grounds, yeah. So yeah, tea ends up having less caffeine if you make a standard cup of tea. About half as much. I also learned early in life that caffeine stunts the growth of children. I learned that from my chemical engineer grandfather, who just told me it. And then when I was in high school, as a freshman and a sophomore, I made friends with a guy who was extremely short, like 4'9", or maybe even just like something like that. Like, you know, when you're a sophomore in high school, you know, that's really short for a dude. And he was like, yeah, my mom didn't feed me milk when I was a baby. She would put coffee in my bottle. And he was like, yeah, and so I didn't grow. And I was just like, what? Your mom fed you coffee instead of milk? And so, not only did my chemical engineer grandfather tell me how caffeine is not so good, especially for kids, I got to see it firsthand. And, yeah. Really bad. I mean, this kid, unfortunately, not only was he really short, but you could see, like, his bones just didn't develop properly. Like, they didn't grow, but, like, parts of his body did grow, so his proportions were off. But yeah, talk about like an extreme case of like caffeine and what it does to kids. Ugh, man. He was a great guy though. I hope he's had a good life. I haven't seen him since high school. Yeah, bad parenting 101 right there. Don't feed your kids chemicals, man. Don't do it. You know, feed them what you would want to feed yourself if you were treating yourself good. If you are treating yourself good, feed them what you feed yourself. That's my take. You're right, gamer died trying, or tried dying. You can get addicted to things mentally, like video games, for sure. PandaMan96, when I say chemicals, I mean intentionally man-made chemicals, not naturally occurring chemicals that we ingest just because they're in foods. So by that I mean like aspartame, you know, artificial sweeteners, extracted chemicals from seeds of plants that we don't eat, like coffee beans, yeah, things along that nature. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean when I say chemicals. I'm very well aware that, you know, there are many beneficial chemicals that occur in foods that we eat, which we stay alive because of them. I don't know if you were just trolling or whatever. But I answered it nonetheless. I really like this track. I don't mind that we're playing it a lot. Blue shell. Slammed Toad. Oh, I got Lakitu and Luigi with the bomb. Someone just said caffeine does not stunt your growth and linked some article. Well, if my chemical engineer grandfather was wrong, and the story that my friend in high school told me was a complete lie, I would probably believe you. But knowing what I know about what caffeine does to metabolism, I would say that it does. Now, everyone has a different genetic makeup, and maybe some people are more susceptible than others. Just like some people can handle crack cocaine better than others. But that doesn't mean it's good, right? That's an extreme example. Sixth place. Well, gosh darn it. Below average.
Not Luigi time.
Bum 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 ba da bum 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 bum. A bum 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 bum. A bum bum. Well-rounded education. I just went to public school, man. I just was one of those kids that was like interested in everything. I really, really liked to learn about things. Like, one of my grandfathers was a chemical engineer, and I loved to hear him talk about stuff. Like he had this big hunk of shiny metal-looking stuff on his desk, and I was like, "What's that?" He was like, "It's silicone." I was like, "What's silicone?" And he started explaining to me the element silicone and like how it's used in all these different applications and how it has different forms and all this stuff. And you know, most people would be like, "It's boring," but me, as like a 7, 8-year-old kid, I was like, "Dude, that's awesome. Tell me more about it." And I have a grandmother who's she was like a professor at a college. I think still is. And she would travel the world teaching. And she would bring me stuff because she knew I was like super into like stuff. She would bring me coins from around the world. She'd give me these coins and tell me where they came from, and tell me what it was like, you know, in Europe and Africa and Asia and all the stuff that she saw. And I love that stuff. I love learning about like things when I was a kid. I still love learning about things. I found myself learning about ancient cultures and humanity and science stuff, you know, new things we're discovering, things we're rediscovering. I love that, man. Love it. I love learning about food and what's in food and what it does to you and why it does it to you. And, you know, I was one of those kids in high school and middle school that, like, I love to read about the effects of drugs, not take them, because I realized that there are a lot of bad things that happen when you take them. Yeah, they can make you feel good for a second, but, like, you know, if my friend was taking X drug or something when I was in, you know, 10th, 11th grade, and he was like, "Yeah, it's awesome, dude, it's awesome," I would go home and read about it and be like, you know, because I wanted to learn what it was my friend was doing to himself. And I would come back and be like, "Okay, so, you know, that's not really good for your neurons, right?" "Oh, I don't care, man." You know, it's just like, but I did care, so that's me in a nutshell. I like to learn about stuff. Not really. I'm not a big guy I'm not a big, like, adventurer. Like, I don't, like, venture out for experiences. I like to learn about things. I would much rather read a book about... Actually, in certain situations, like, I was going to say, I would rather read a book about something than do it, but, like, I would love to read a book about, like, the entire ancient history of ancient Egypt. But I would also like to go visit it. I think it'd be awesome. That'd be so sweet. Because I think if you visited ancient Egypt, or visited Egypt now, right? Or ancient Egypt, but you didn't know anything about it, you're going to miss so much. So if you read like as much as you can, and then you go there and you're like, oh my gosh, I read about this. I know how long this has been here. I know what this used to look like. Blah, 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 blah. That'd be so awesome. Oh my gosh. We have a pretty epic world, guys. There's a lot of cool stuff in the world. Why not do both? That's exactly what I'm getting at, man. But yeah, for me, it was like, you know, the don't do drugs thing. For me, it was like, why don't do drugs? Tell me why. You know, like most, you know, you don't really learn exactly why things are bad, or you get these fear campaigns put on you as a kid. But like for me, all it took was for me learning about what these drugs did to you, know, like physically, mentally is physically as well. And that was enough for me to go, I don't want to do that. I mean, curiosity is a big thing, and everyone's going to be curious about things, but I think there's a balance between, like, curiosity and wisdom, or something like that. Or, like, you can be curious about something and try something, but, like, if you're just going to dive in headfirst without any knowledge, that is not wise most of the time. But again, everyone leads different lives. Everyone has different paths in life, and, you know, if something is good for someone, it's not good for someone else. That's the way it works, man. I'm different than you, you're different than me. That's why the world is interesting, you know. Got 3 people in here. Let's wait for more players. What's my opinion on MOBAs? I think they're kind of fun in short bursts. Unfortunately, like most big PvP games, like if you dive into one, you get destroyed instantly if you have no experience. Unless they have like a rating system, which a lot of those do. So. You're getting your wisdom teeth taken out? I was one of the lucky ones where like my wisdom teeth came in fine. Like 3 of them came in fine. One of them is a little bit weird, but it's like totally fine. It's just kind of like offset. Your dad thinks I use auto-tune? Dude, I sing on stream all the time. Does it sound auto-tune when I sing on stream? When I sing on stream, does it sound very natural, sound very tuned? I don't really think so. La da 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 da. No 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 no. Singing scales is actually a lot harder than it is to like play scales on instruments because it takes so much mental control. Your wisdom teeth are coming in sideways. Ouch, man. Ouch. Current state of gaming? I think there are a lot of games out there. Some good, mostly not good. You haven't developed wisdom teeth at all. Wow. That's cool. You don't have to deal with them then. I have wisdom teeth, and I use them to chew. I will say this, though. My wisdom teeth, even though they came in properly, my wisdom teeth, like most people's, aren't developed as much as the main teeth. And because of that, I got cavities in each of my bottom ones that had to be filled in. Do I play any instrument besides drums? You see that thing right there? It's a guitar. I play that. I play the piano. Not the best. The piano. Yeah. What constitutes a good game for me? Something with awesome ideas in it. And good gameplay. Good story can be a good idea as well. I'm a little nervous. Why don't we have 4 people here? Can you deliberately sing badly? It's hard. Your mom is correct. It is kind of hard for someone who sings all the time on purpose good to sing on purpose bad. Because the connection between like your brain and your vocal cords are very tight. And to intentionally mess that up takes a lot of concentration. So it's way easier for me to sing good, sing well, than sing bad. So yeah, I can confirm that. And I've had that conversation with people before. Yeah, wisdom teeth are hard to clean because they're far back, and that's... I was in the habit of eating, like... At one point in my life, I would just basically live off, like, Hot Pockets and microwave burritos because it was cheap and they were tasty. And unfortunately, those have a lot of wheat flour in them, bleached wheat flour, which gets caught in your teeth, and that's why I developed cavities in my back, in the back of my wisdom teeth. Because although I would clean the rest of my teeth, those are harder to clean, so... Honey and french fries? Wow, sounds like, that actually sounds like sopapillas. Mexican fried, bread, and then you put, like, honey and cinnamon on it. How's Charles? He has been asleep in the same spot the entire time. You guys want to see him? Since nothing's going on, I'll show you Charles. He's right there. There he is. Hi, Charles. He hears me. Charles. Hey. There he is. What's up, man? Yeah, he's been tired. The whole time I've been streaming, he's just been sleeping there. Started saying his name and he started moving. I actually didn't eat Hot Pockets. I ate Lean Pockets. After eating Lean Pockets for like 2 years straight, I bought a Hot Pocket once because they were on sale and they were disgusting. There's a huge difference between the Hot Pockets and Lean Pockets. The Hot Pockets are like chock full of like disgusting fat, which turns into goop, and it's gross. The Lean Pockets are like super protein rich, yummy town, vegetables, meats. Sounds good right now, even though I don't eat them anymore. That's one of the cheapest way to live, man. Just buy Lean Pockets and like put some sauce on them or something. Talk about living cheap. Not quite as cheap as like ramen noodles or like beans and rice, but to me, it's a little healthier than that. Being a poor college student, living in an apartment, you know, trying to budget stuff, I totally understand that lifestyle. That was a good throw. You can see that? Let's see if I can ricochet that back and hit someone. Nope. You jerk! Oh! Dude, he did well, and I get hit with those. Luckily that one's not going for me. And I almost got starred. And I get red shelled in the middle of the air! Right onto a ramp though, that's not bad. Man, I got Mario Kart is really hard! Crap! I'm trying to concentrate because like I got Mario Kart and I really want to win. I'm not sure it's gonna happen though. Yeah, this is the last lap. It's not happening. But I am gonna do this. You jerk! Oh, I should have laid that bomb earlier. I can't believe that. Luigi's so bad. Man, I did terrible. I was doing so well in the beginning. And look, the 3-star guy is the guy who won. The guy who knew what he was doing. I could tell by the way he was playing. He knew what he was doing. Do I play strategy games? I played a lot of StarCraft before Warcraft 3 came out. That was a lot of fun. Civ 5 is a good time when you just want to chill. Sonic All-Stars Racing transformed again? I don't know. Someone just posted a paragraph about ramen noodles. I've read a lot about ramen. Unfortunately, the ramen noodles, they go a little bit further than what you said. They put a lot of unnatural preservatives in the solution that they use to make the noodles. like urethra baits and things like that, ore baits. Those preserve the noodles, and they make them harder to digest properly. So they kind of stay in their undigested form in your system for a while. And yeah, you're right, the spice packets don't have the most wholesome ingredients at all. Free monosodium glutamate is not so good for you. When it occurs naturally in meat and seaweed, it's not too bad. It's bound up to other things. It's when they break apart stuff in laboratory situations. That's when those chemicals start being called chemicals, and they're not just called like, you know, part of beef anymore, or part of shrimp. That's first place. That is first place. Awesome. What do the coins do? Each coin gives you 1% extra speed, max speed. Do I have a P.O. box? Yes, it's listed under my YouTube About page. Last stream, I actually showed you guys some stuff that people sent me. And I ate some Skittles. And some Starburst. Was that last stream? I think that was. Have I ever played League of Legends? Yes. I think my summoner is like level 9 or something stupid. I didn't play very much. Because I played early on and I played later, but mostly just with friends. We haven't done Koopa Beach in a while. So why not? Was it 3 streams ago? Wow. There's been a lot of punch catting since then. Oblivion. Final Fantasy characters. I don't think I know that much. I taught Charles to play League of Legends. Yeah, you've listened to all my YouTube songs, haven't you? I got him a laptop to fit his size. You would never believe the way his kitty eyes follow every little player that comes on the screen. Imagine the surprise of the opposing team when they find out they got destroyed by a cat. Oh my gosh. Star bro. Oh, he hit me. Crap. Imagine that. Oh my gosh. Third place out of 4. Not so good. And exploded. Star bro time. I need coins. I'm at 2 coins. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice. Red shell backwards, bro. You could have shot the first placer, but I guess not. Am I playing online? Yes, I am playing in the smooth karting community. You should join. The community code is under the stream in big, bold letters and numbers. So join up. If you have a 3DS, play with us. You're the one who sent me the letter from OKC. Well, thank you for the letter, man. I have it right here. Let's see. I think this is it. Is this it? Yep. The typed letter. Let's see. Yeah, I won't read it. Yeah, you're thankful that we don't live 10,000 blocks away. That made me grin. That was good. At least I think that's you. That's your letter. Yes, 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 yes. I chose my cup. Race, rather. Charles just sneezed, and it was really cute. I don't play games when I play games. I don't play games when I play games. Alright, Luigi, let's go. Boom, boom, boom. That was you? Cool, man. Thank you for your letter. As far as what you were saying, as far as like a meetup, I'm not sure if I would ever do a meetup around here in the Oklahoma City area. But, I think it'd be fun to, like, go to some, like, launch event around here. Like, if Smash Brothers is having a launch event, like a GameStop or something, it'd be pretty fun. Oh, Luigi, what are you doing, man? There you go, there you go. Oh, he hit me with his bananas. Star! That's my ticket to paradise. Here we go. Woo! And it looks like other Luigi got the dream as well. There are 3 Luigis in here. I just realized there are 3 Luigis and a Shy Guy. Oh, I got his banana at least. Oh, he took the item. No! That's a blue shell. Slammed! Oh my gosh, this is tense. This is intense. Please mushroom, please mushroom, please mushroom, please. Banana. Eat that banana. He missed it. I have 8 coins. Yeah, I have to race well if I want to win this. Take that item so he can't get it. Put that banana here. Woo! Got him. Oh, I got him. I think that seals my first place. Yep. First place. Boom! You think that guy threw the blue shell at himself? That would be really weird. Dun, 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 dun. I got second place by 1 point. Look, the 3-star guys got 3rd and 4th, and the 2nd-star bros got 1st and 2nd. Wow, that's not usual. Continue playing. I'm going to do a different group. What was it like hanging out with Alpha Mega Sin? He was a nice guy. He was really fun. Very cool to talk to. Super. I mean, me and him share a lot in common. Like, neither of us, like, I found out that he does not do drugs and he never has. And I was like, wow, that's not very common. Me neither, man. And he really freaking likes JRPGs. I do too. We like a lot of the same games. He, if you're familiar with him, he really likes metal music. And though it's not my favorite type of music, I like a lot of metal music. Yes, let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Tell us more about Lee. Oh, you remember Lee. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-do. How do you overcome social anxiety? When I was younger especially, I used to really be anxious, like, going out around people. Because I'm kind of introverted. I don't like to go out in groups. I didn't like to go out in groups of people that I didn't know especially. I still don't like that. So, yeah. As far as, like, overcoming that, for me, it was a lot of, like, gaining confidence in myself. By, like, doing things by myself that I was proud of. Making music, working on things that I really enjoyed. I don't know. Anxiety is a strange thing. It's really tied up to just straight up fear. And a lot of times anxiety is just fear of you have no idea what. So you overcome that by like just kind of doing what makes you happy. Just literally doing what makes you happy. That's my advice. 15 messages are ridiculous. That's a really random. Does that have any bearing on anything? You want to hug Charles? And me? Well. Oh, Charles gone. Where'd he go? Yet another Earth map for Civ 5? Is that like a mod or something? Shall we get started? Meet up at something like an SSB pre? Yeah, I think like a Super Smash Bros. Launch event, like at a store or something like that, like a midnight release would be really fun. The merry-go-round with Alpha Omega Sin, yeah. Yeah, that was, I didn't sit on that fake horse properly, did I? Last time I shaved, a long time ago. We have 6 people in here. I'll give it my best shot. Charles teleported? Dude, he has magical powers. I know he does. That he doesn't share with everyone. What's up, Hiberno? British guitar player, man? What acapella am I most proud of? I don't know. I answered this earlier one as I don't know. I mean, I would just off the bat say like Guile's theme, because I was really proud of that performance, like how that one came out. That had a lot of nuances that just came out perfectly. I was just in a really good mood when I recorded that entire video, especially the lead track, the harmony tracks. My vibrato was sounding really good. Because like some songs I've done, they turn out really well, but I'll listen back to them and I'm like, man, my vibrato wasn't sounding very good that day. Or, you know, my like, those little nuances, little things, like, yeah, my voice is in tune, but like, little things that like, those little extra things, some of them, it doesn't turn out quite like I want it to, or like, as good as it could be. And songs like Spark Mandrill, Guile's theme, those two were actually 2 weeks in a row that were just really, really good. Songs like Dragon Roost Island turned out really well, but I listened back to it and I'm like, man, I think I could have done it even better. I think I could have done it better. So, I still have so many songs I listened to and I'm like, man, I could have done that better. But Punch-Out theme turned out really well. The fight theme, that turned out, I think, really well for how hard that one was to sing. Where do I want to be in 5 years? Making music. If 5 years from now I could look back and go, man, I made a lot of good music and did exactly what I wanted to do. Boom, I think that would be a good place to be. For me. Aquatic Ambience. I think Aquatic Ambience turned it out really awesome. I spent a long time on that mix. Vibrato. It's V-I-B-R-A-T-O, like vibrator, vibrato. Now it's an Italian word, so I don't know how Italians say it. Vibrato. Italians could probably tell you how to say it properly. Like acapella, people have gotten on to me for like, no, you spell it wrong. It's a space, C-A-P-P, you know, whatever. But I'm just like, man, I spelled it like Americans spell it. I'm sorry. I didn't spell it as 2 words, aka without accompaniment. I'm sorry, but it doesn't bother most people. I'm sorry. I'm very good at Mario Kart. I'm okay at Mario Kart. If I was good, I would probably get like, you know, first top 3 all the time, but that's kind of the exciting part about Mario Kart, is that you really never know how well you're going to do. How would I be notified if I ever did a meetup? I don't know. If there's a launch event around this area with Smash Brothers, I'll definitely like tweet about it. if you're interested in like, you know, what I'm doing day to day, I think Twitter is probably the best way to keep up with me. Follow me on Twitter. I usually tweet about streams too. So if you like to know when I stream, Twitter. But for sure follow on here. Facebook I post like bigger stuff. Like when I make a video or like something big's going on. But I also post that on Twitter, so. I don't like to spam people on Facebook. I think Twitter is a lot more of a spammy thing, so I'll post random crap. Like a song I'm listening to that day or whatever. Homicidal Cucko. I agree with you, man. Check out the MC server sometime. Yeah, I heard about the server. I should. No one has ever sent me any information about it. That's why I kind of felt strange about getting messaged about problems with it, because I have never been sent an IP address. I was never notified. I just kind of heard through the grapevine all of a sudden. So yeah, someone sends me an IP address, I may log on. I may log in. I've just never been sent an IP address. Play Mayo Inkton Goot. Mayo. That is an undecipherable message that you just sent, El Muchos. Dude, this is taking forever. What's happening? Favorite Smash Brothers newcomer? Wii Fit Lady. No, it's actually Mega Man. I'll be playing Mega Man. Faux show. Does it annoy you when people tell you you need a haircut or shave? I don't pay attention to them. Connection problems? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Fantasy novel? Man, I haven't read a book in a long time. A full book anyways, so I don't know. Wii Fit Lady. Yeah, I'll be maining Mega Man for Smash Bros. At least trying to do it. Something weird with our group? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how to... Maybe I'll turn on and off the console. There we go. Power off. And then... Power back on, please. Is it working? There we go. Mario Kart. Hello, Karuda. It must be 10:38 p.m. where you live. Or, that's how I say it. Online multiplayer. Thank you, Cubloon. That's very kind of you. Communities. Boom. It says there's 8 groups playing, so I hope it works this time. Let's go. Boom. Yes, I would like to play with the smooth karting community. 3700 9760 379310. Boom. I hear Charles. He's scratching the wall. Come here, man. Charles, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, say hi. Say hi. There you go. Say hi to them. How are you doing? Did you have a good nap? You slept a long time. How are you, sir? Are you restless? Do you not want to hang out with me? Da da da. Do 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 do. Charles is very unsure what he wants to do. Oh, we have a full group. Let's do this. Start the game. Your daughter says hello to Charles. Well, hello to Charles. He is sniffing my camera. Sitting on the smallest part of the desk because he can. Because he's a cat. We have 7 people from America. No, 6 people from America. 1 person from Canada, and 1 player who's from nowhere. What are you doing, Charles? Dalkiam. He's a subscriptor. A subscriptor. Princess Peach. I'm gonna play Peach. I've never played Peach. Let's be a girl. I'm a girl. I'm a girl. Girl. I'm a girl. It is the Koopa Beach. Doom doo doo doom doom doo doo doom doom doo doo doo. Bum ba bum bum. A giant Charl appears. Let's go! Charlie, you are standing on top of one of my speakers. I'm rainbow woading. Come on. Fireball time. Got 2 coins. Charles is being weird. Got him with a fireball, and I got hit with something, and not knocked off. Whew! Not yet. Oh, but I fell off because I tried to slide and it didn't work because I wasn't going fast enough. Welcome to Mario Kart, everybody. What are you doing, Luigi? What did you just do? Woohoo! Charles is staring at me. What are you doing, man? Are you confused about life? You hungry? I gotta stare. Charles is out of here. Yahoo! I got 3 coins. Need more than that to win. Ink. Oh man, ink is like the worst to have them. Of course! I knew that red shell was coming. Last lap. 5 coins. 7 coins. Blue shell. That guy has a triple red shell. He deflected my red shell. Shot that one backwards like a jerk. He got bombed. Deflected his shells. And right behind him. You love seeing other players fall off the track? Yes, Z-Man. Streaming, it does feel a lot different than playing games by yourself. It can be exhausting, but I try to keep it chill most of the time. And I stay chill most of the time. Which Mario Kart is your favorite? I don't know. I mean, 7 is really fun. Going back to 64 is really fun. I played Super Mario Kart the other day on SNES emulator, just like to play it again because my SNES is not here. And it was pretty fun. Felt pretty clunky. I don't know. The only Mario Kart game I've never played is DS. Oh, I got my choice. Koopa Beach. Let's do this. Ba-da-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Lagging it up. Let's sink. Let's sink it. What? Why would you do this to me? I got that coin. Oh no, item! Denied! Bad feelings. Look at all those guys taking the shortcut, and I hit the wall because I was looking at them. And I missed that item. Never mind. Blue shell. Triple mushroom. I know what I'm saving one of these for. Okay, here we go. Mushroom! Everyone took that shortcut. Everyone. Did you see that? I didn't see one person not hit it. Ooh, blue shell. Oh, I got hit. Right as I saw it. Probably should have saved that mushroom for the shortcut. Instead of just blew it right there. Probably should have done that. And item, please. Please be a mushroom. Please be a mushroom. That's a star. I'll take that. Woo! No shortcut, though. It looks like Metal Mario's getting the shortcut. Ah, man. 4th place. Fourth place. The 2 3-star bros got 1st and 2nd. What do you know? What do you know? And I would walk 10,000 miles, and I would walk 10,000 more. A 43 Civ game? I don't know what that is. Historical starts to each Civ, and I don't understand. I'm not an expert at Civ. I just have played it. Rock Mountain. That's the first time we've played this one today, right? I think so. Someone two people actually tried to correct me when they don't realize I was making a reference to one of my own songs by changing the number. You guys need to go watch my YouTube channel. No, it's okay. Most people actually haven't watched my non-acapella videos. Most people have not watched them. You know, people didn't even watch them until after my acapella videos got more attention. And only then did people go, what are these older videos? And some people wouldn't watch those. Oh, lovely. Oh, I should have used that way earlier. Oh, he had a mushroom. Rainbow Road with your eyes closed. I've never taken that shortcut before. I'm not even sure if that's a real shortcut. Seem to do some good stuff. Peach's voice is annoying.
Very high-pitched, and I hit that same rock every time. I really wish I got Bullet Bill and or a star, but I keep getting the worst things ever. Actually, I did get a star. I want another one, though. I just want everything.
Golden mushroom. I will take that into a pillar. You guys like her yelling? You good? I have 2 coins. You guys like the spam? Is it wondrous? What? No! Really? Really? I got last place. I think Peach is bad luck. I think Peach is bad luck. Oh, Peach, if you only didn't yell all the time. Oh, it has been over 3 hours. Well, you're welcome, Pat. I'm glad you like the stream. And welcome. Ah, Peach is like, you be quiet, Raven Peach. Show reference. Need a 3DS? Yeah, if you don't have a 3DS, I recommend getting one. They are the best value console for your money at the moment. In my opinion. Anyways. Oh, triple shroom of the mush variety? Here we go, here we go. Woo! And that's a shortcut. And I see Metal Mario got one as well, and so did he. And so did he. Oh my gosh, you guys. You jerks. You know what's going on. .3DS has the most games on any console made ever. Yeah, that's why it's the best. And they're still making games. You can play every DS game that was ever made, every 3DS game that's ever made, and every 3DS game that will continue to be made. I mean, talk about, like, making your money go as far as possible. 3DS is how to do that. Besides PC, of course. If you already have a computer, that's obviously the best value. But as far as, like, not personal computing consoles, Wee! And that's 10 coins. 5th place, 10 coins. I'm gonna save this mushroom. Because, oh, there's a blue shell narrowly evaded. Okay, here we go. Mushroom to the dream. You ready? Woo! Alright, I saw Luigi get the dream as well. Yeah, unfortunately, 3DS cannot play Game Boy Advance games. Unfortunately. Oh, you took the item? I'm still in 5th place? But I got the dream. What happened? 4th place. Okay, that's better. And Virtual Console. Yeah, you guys are right. I've mentioned this before, but Virtual Console, aka games from NES, Game Boy Advance, SNES. Yeah. For real. Have I played Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning? No, I have not. I've heard of it, though. The dream wasn't real enough. I think the dream was just too abundant for everyone. I think that was the case. Virtual Console, best idea ever? I think so, too. Alright, guys. I'm going to take a quick break. I will be back in a few minutes. And we'll do some more Mario Karting. I'm gonna go stretch my legs. So yes, I shall return. Be back in a sec. Hello there. I return. Did it freeze again? What? It's like every time I put the thing down, it freezes. My 3DS just shut off. Weird. Strange. Everything got so quiet. I don't know why. I don't know why. There we go. Weird. I don't know why it happens, but it happens. Chair did it. I think you're right. The pants use the pants? What pants are you talking about? It's Yosh riding the bumblebee. You want the same beard hair. My recommendation is that you just grow your beard and don't cut it. Grow your hair and don't cut it. There you go. Bum 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 bum. Do I have Miiverse? I think I've posted like 2 things ever. I don't use it very often. I don't use it at all. Sorry. I don't. Alright guys, let's play. Join up, get out your 3DSs and type in 37009760 379310 and play with us. Smooth karting on the 3DS Mario Kart 7. Shall we? Yes, we shall. I have not played Tomodachi Life, no. I have not. Is Shovel Knight worth getting for 15 euros? Shovel Knight is better than a lot of $60 games I've played before. I think Shovel Knight is one of the best games of the entire year. I recommend Shovel Knight to anyone who wants an extremely fun and challenging side-scrolling adventure. I streamed it for 8 hours straight, beating it, and it was amazing. And I spent my time, you know, like finding items and stuff. It was a great time. I loved it. Shovel Knight was great. It was better than I thought it was going to be. Is World of Warcraft a good game? If you want a gigantic, open world, massively multiplayer RPG that is very refined and has been out for many years with lots of content. If that sounds like a fun time to you, play it. Do it. You will sink many, many, many hours. Phoenix Wright? Yeah, Phoenix Wright. I played the first Phoenix Wright. It's very good. Very, very good. Man, what's up with the connections? The Shantae series? It's also a good side-scrolling adventure. A communication error? What? Please wait. Is anyone else getting these problems? Are they having server problems? Because I don't even know. Many, many hours and dollars too. You talking about WoW? Dude, I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you play World of Warcraft or any MMO that is a subscription-based game, and that's what you play, you will save money compared to buying games, playing them, beating them, playing another game, beating it, buying another game, beating it, buying another game. You will save so much money. I talked about this on stream before. I saved an unbelievable amount of money when I played World of Warcraft because you're basically paying 50 cents a day to play a game that is, well, almost infinitely entertaining. At least it used to be for me and a lot of my friends. And yeah, I was able to save a crap ton of money when I played WoW versus buying a PlayStation game, beating it, buying a Nintendo game, beating it, buying an Xbox game that I never had an Xbox, beating it, and buying another game, beating it, buying another game, beating it, blah blah blah. Especially if you like no life it, like I did for a while, where you don't go out, you don't go see movies, you don't go to bars or whatever, you don't go do any of that stuff. You pay 50 cents a day for entertainment. That is World of Warcraft in a nutshell. That is any subscription-based MMO in a nutshell if you take it to its total end. It always blew my mind, and it still blows my mind when people say that I'm not going to pay monthly to play a game. Now, I understand if you're only going to play that game like a day a week or 2 days a week, maybe, but if you enjoy the game and you are going to play it every day, especially with friends, 50 cents a day to play a game that is that entertaining or that engulfing is extremely cheap. Yeah. But the flip side of that is like, man, you'll sink so much time into it, and that can be an issue. That was an issue for me like years ago. SNES Rainbow Road. Let's do it. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. First place, outraced. Yeah, Argoth raises a good point. Sub games do, they can make you feel obligated to play them because you're paying. But for me, it wasn't the case because I wanted to play it anyways. I was excited to play that game every single day, and I did because I wanted to. The dollars per month absolutely meant nothing to me because I felt like I was getting the good deal, you know, like the fact that I was playing that game at my peak, you know, 8 to 10 hours a day, I was getting the good deal. That game can really suck up your time in a good way or a bad way, depending on how you do it. The blue shell went that way? I can't believe it. I don't want to pass her. Don't want to pass her. What just happened? Oh no! Wow. Crap. Of course that happened. Am I just starting a live stream? I've been streaming for 3.5 hours now. The live stream started 3 hours and 40 minutes ago, to be exact. Wow. I got an item. It's a blue shell. I hit Daisy. Oh no, I did that badly. I was like trying to do it like a pro, but I just completely backfired and failed it. Oh well. No! Well, that pretty much seals the deal. Let's go backwards for a while. Can you go backwards? Wow. There's nothing this way. Dead end. Crap. I forgot that's what happens. Not really. I knew it was going to happen. Oh well. What is happening? It puts you back to the title screen? So lame. Thank you, Matthias. That's a very kind thing to say. I'm glad you like my videos. My videos. Later, Piccolo. Thanks for coming to the stream. What kind of grin games do you dislike? Grin? That's a genre of games I've never heard of it. Colt, you're very nice. Do I like the music of Halo 1? Yeah, the first Halo actually does have really good music. Very well written.
Mario.
You hate feeling obligated to play a game? Well, here's the thing. If you want to play a game that much, you're going to. If you don't want to, then you're not. Like, I'm the type of guy where, like, I want games that I can dive into. Deep games, big games, awesome games. You know, like, that's why I really loved Zelda games when I was a kid, because I could really dive into them, put all my energy into them, and, like, you know, just day after day. Final Fantasy, you know, that series when I was young, I could spend, you know, 99 hours on a file if you want to get everything. I love games like that, just you can dive into and stay in those worlds. And whenever, you know, MMOs became a thing for me, online MMOs, or I mean online games like Diablo 2 and, you know, even custom maps from StarCraft, and then, you know, I realized that MMOs were a thing. That was like 100% what I had been like fantasizing about. A game of such gigantic width and breadth and massiveness, and it's multiplayer and online. I mean, just, dude, I was hooked. And when WoW came out, that was the most polished, the most refined, the best made MMO that had ever been made, and still has been made, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinions. It doesn't have everything. It doesn't have a music system. I wish it had a music system, and I think it's kind of lacking nowadays. But like, I was hooked, man. And so like, for me, paying $15 a month to play it or whatever it was, I think I paid $13 a month. Like, that was a steal, dude. That was an ultra steal. For the amount of hours I put into that game, oh my god. But if you're the type of person who likes to pick up a game and beat a new game like every day or two, you're probably not going to enjoy that. You need to, like, you know, do what you want to do. If you want to like buy a game every single day and beat it or whatever, I should have taken the shortcut. But you know, everyone's different. Some people love to go home and play Call of Duty every single day. And they do it every single day, or League of Legends, and that's their bag. They're gonna do that. That's fine. I'm not that type of guy. I crave, like, I don't know, like Mario Kart's fun to play on stream because it's a way for me to interact with you guys and play with you guys, but it's not normally a game that I would play this often. Streaming is a different thing because it you know, I have the interaction factor here, and it's like a game for me to play while I chill out and talk with you guys about stuff. But like, that's why MMOs that's why I played them for so long. I love deep, big, huge games. Exceptions are like really well made side scrollers, you know, for consoles. Like I loved Mario games when I was a kid. You know, they don't provide near as many hours of entertainment, but they're really well made and really fun for what they are. And yeah, that's kind of like, that's me in games. That's why I spent hundreds of played days in WoW. Literally. The feeling of beating a game, the accomplishment of being entirely done with a game. To me, that's great, but also bittersweet because you're done. And that's it. And the only way to experience that game again is to play it again the exact same way. That's the way so you get something, but you also, to get the same thing the same exact way, you've got to do the exact same thing again. And yeah, you're probably going to be better, and that's what happens. That's why speedrunning exists, because people do the same thing over and over again and optimize it over and over again. And for me, I really like adventures. I like going on adventures. I like the idea of that in real life. I like that idea in video games as well. I like going, what is that continent over there I've never been to? What's this area I've never been to in this game? Like, MMOs have that. They have like real geography. Big RPGs have that. And some side-scrollers even have that. Secret areas. You know? And I love open worlds. But games like that do take an investment of time. Some people have attention spans that don't quite, well, they don't really mesh well with that. Because they're very, you invest time into them, and that's how you get stuff out of them. If you're a person who likes to put 10 hours into a game and be done or less, MMOs are going to infuriate you because, well, you put a lot more hours into an MMO before you start having it. Like, the fun ramps up as you play it. You get more and more and more powerful. But I've always been very project-oriented, and games like that are very big projects. I can't believe I just wasted a lucky 7. And got bombed. Sweet. I've never played a Fable game. I've heard a lot about them, but they were on Xbox, and I was very staunchly against Microsoft making a console from the time they made the Xbox. So I never owned an Xbox. I was like, why would I buy a Microsoft console when I have one called a PC that I can play games on already? Whenever all they're doing is just trying to, like, get into a market that already exists and already is awesome. With Sony and Nintendo and Sega early on. So, even now, I still feel really strange. And Microsoft motivation behind having the Xbox in the first place, still having it, the way they go about their marketing, it's dirty. It's all corporate junk to me. And I don't think, oh man, I may sound really hardline here, but I don't think I'll ever buy an Xbox. I've had an Xbox 360 given, well, not given to me, it was given to Joe. And I have an Xbox One because I was given one to test, and they let me keep it. But man, as far as like buying one, I don't know, dude. They're gonna have to change the way they come across. They come across like Walmart, dude. Microsoft comes across like, we provide the best value for you as the consumer. We, as the business, we make a profit off of you, but we want to make you happy enough to buy our product. And it's just like, that's the way they come across. It's like, it's disgusting. And I know a lot of people, even in here, have grown up with Xboxes, and that's just the way it is. But like for me, when I was young, like, Nintendo came across as just like fun. The entire point of Nintendo games were to have fun. The entire reason why developers made games was for fun. If they failed, it was because they weren't fun. And Microsoft never came across that way. They're a freaking computer company that decided to get into the console market because, well, Bill Gates said, here, have $500 million and develop a console because it makes business sense for us as a company, Microsoft. And I've ranted about this before, but that's how I feel. And that is why I've never played, well, I never played Halo, Halo 2, Halo 3, never played Halo 4. I never played any games on Xbox. I've played friends' Xboxes before. I played Halo 1 when it came out on my buddy's Xbox. But yeah. Anyways, /in rant. I'm getting blue shelled. Crap. Blizzard is just as disgusting as Microsoft? No, they're not. Now, they're different, but like, Blizzard started off as a game development company. That's what they started off as. They made games because they wanted to, and they did make good games. They still make good games, but not as good. That's my opinion. But still, Blizzard started off with motivations, right? Microsoft never, ever started off with the motivation to make games. They started off as a software development, a personal computer company. And they were a personal computer company. They're very good at that. But then, you know, Bill Gates got unbelievably rich. And then, you know, during a board meeting, they're like, we should get into the console market. It's the right time to get into the console market. And Bill Gates is like, okay, well, here, we'll put $500 million into a team and develop a console. Why? For fun? No. For profit? Yes. And bam. You have the Xbox. And what was the very first Xbox? It was a PC. It was kind of a joke on the internet because it was like literally, it was like a Pentium PC. You could take it apart and install Windows on it and you run it as a server. I mean, you know, they got a little more console-ish with the 360 and now with the Xbox One. I mean, the Xbox One is the Xbox One. The least powerful new-gen console between the PlayStation 4 and the well, the Xbox is only 2 now, but anyways, that's how I feel. That is how I feel. Bum ba bum ba. And Microsoft did treat Rare so well. Stuff like that, man. Again, it just shows their motivations. It's gross. Hating on the Xbox is the cool thing to do after last E3. Dude, I've said the same thing about Xbox since it came out. That's why I'm saying this. I've never bought one. What community am I on? The community code is below the stream in big bold letters and numbers. That was a rant and a half. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Crap, I was going too fast. Ooh, that was terrible. Oh! That was really close. Crap. Got that one. And it happens to be a bullet bill. Nice. He shot red shells at all the people in front of me. Mushrooms to get past the bullet part faster. And a red shell. Put that one out. Mold it and kill it. That's good. Evade the bananas. Blue shell's coming. Evade it. Nice. Whew. Mario Kart. Seriously? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? That guy did that. He did that. Wow. How bad does that feel? Really bad. The 3-star bros got first and second. I swear, man. Those stars show the dedication. How many groups do we have playing? 6 groups playing. 775 members. Man, I can't believe all those people got deleted. They got deleted. I've made like 200 points since I started. That's pretty cool. Why does Twitch log me off? That's so weird. You can be logged out and still be streaming. So strange. Weird. Okay. Oh no, my 3DS is about to die. Okay. It's plugged in now. Shall we get started? Oh, it's just 2 people. It's just me and you. Whoever you are. Your cat destroyed a drawing you were working on for 3 hours? My condolences, man. Is it really just gonna be a duel? Holy crap, what was that? It's me versus Raxon from Canada. Alright, it's a duel. Me versus you, let's go. What do I pick? I'm gonna pick SNES Rainbow Road, because that's what I'm gonna pick. Later, Error Raven. Thanks for coming to the stream. Oh, we both picked the same map, the same race. All right, cool. Well, I guess they're ready for it too. Just the 2 of us, racing on Rainbow Road, the very first one. They slipped on my banana, and they were